Leslie, and this is Aiden and Sophie. First, we're going to start with jumping jacks. Ready? And go. Straight jumps. High knees. Use your arms. And squat jumps. Squeeze those ankles together. Alright, and now let's go into our stretching. So arm circles, forward and backwards, side to side, and let's do our head rolls to the next side, and forward, look down, and look up at the ceiling, and around.
Hey, I'm Coach Derek. I got my boy Carter here. All right, now we're going to work on our skills. So last week we were working on the backward roll. So Carter, go ahead and show just a basic backward roll. That was our start skill last week. Awesome. So if you've got that, Carter wasn't legs together. I know we worked in the video, we did straddle stance. Either way is fine. If you're rolling backwards up to your feet and you've got that comfortable, fantastic. The progression for that, there you go. The progression for that to keep working on is going to be, instead of coming up to your feet, doing a backward roll into a push-up position. That's like the back extension. So Carter, go ahead and show a back extension. If you've got a couch cushion or a towel or something just to cushion their toes when they land, that would be helpful. I've got a mat here, but yeah, just something to make it a little bit softer. Because I know a lot of people have hardwood floors or things that are just kind of stiff and they're going to hurt. So use a couch cushion, use a pillow, something to just cushion their feet when they land into that push-up position. That's the next level after the backward roll. This week we're going to be working on a bar, so we're going to be working on front support. So Carter, come on over back here to the bar. So a front support is basically just getting yourself up over the bar. That's a base for a lot of the skills on high bar. You use it on parallel bars and you even use it on rings. So if you want to earn 1 star here, just get yourself up over the bar. Carter, just go ahead and go up over the bar. Perfect. You get it, even if it's just to your waist, that's fine, as long as your torso and upper body is above the level of the bar. To get 2 stars on this skill, make sure you press through your shoulders down into the bar to get the bar to about mid-thigh. That's exactly where you want it to be for the skills on high bar, and when you lead things from front support, you need to be at mid-thigh. To get 3 stars, I'm going to be looking at your form. So if you get yourself up, you got mid-thigh, your knees are straight, your legs are together, your toes are pointed, and your head is in neutral position. You're not arching back looking up, you're not looking down at your toes. You know they're there, you know they're straight or they're not. That's what we're going to be looking for, that whole overall form. That's how you're going to get your 3 stars for this video.
Just a little side note, stars 1 and 2 don't need good form. Only star 3 needs good form.
Exactly. We should always be practicing with good form, but yeah, exactly. 1 star, just getting yourself over the bar, that's all I'm looking for. If your legs are kicking wild, that's okay. Try to keep your good form, but you don't need it for stars 1 and 2. All right, now on to everybody's favorite, conditioning. So last week we did the pull-up, and remember it was get to 90 degrees, get to a full pull-up, and then get to a full pull-up and hold for 5 seconds. That was your stars for last week. To keep that going and keep progressing in those skills, we want to keep on building on these pieces that we do each video. So each week we're just going to keep building on it. This week I want you to try to go for multiple pull-ups. So if you've got your 3 stars and you've got that 5-second hold, fantastic, go for more. So let's go to the pull-up bar. And again, you can use a tree branch, you can use a table or a counter, something where you can get up above and have stability. If you've got a door frame pull-up bar at home, awesome, use it. So if you've got that pull-up to 5-second hold, awesome. So now we're going to do multiple. So go for 2, all the way up, down to dead hang. Go ahead and go ahead and go for 4, because we'll go eventually get to that. 1, good. 2, nice. 3, and 4. Pretty good. So keep on building on that. If you've got 5, great, go for more. Keep on building that pull-up skill, because the more you can do, the stronger you'll get, and the better it'll be for everything we do in gymnastics. This week, we're going to still be using the bar, but the skill is going to be a hanging tuck hold. So, just like you would do on the floor for a tuck hold, where you just bring your knees to your chest and you point your toes, we're just going to be doing it hanging from a bar. So go ahead and hang, Carter, and bring your knees up. So, really important in the tuck hold is that his knees are as high as he can get them, all the way to his chest. He doesn't want to just have like a flat, parallel tabletop with his legs. That's not a tuck hold. Tuck hold's bringing your knees as high as you can get them, and then point your toes. And then for the hold, his hips and legs are just in front of his arms. If he's pulling too far back so that he brings his back flat, that's a different stretch. That's not what we're working on right now. That's not really a tuck hold. That's something totally different. So go up, hold that tuck. If you can hold that for 5 seconds, that's 1 star. If you can hold that for 10 seconds, that's 2 stars. If you can hold that for 15 seconds, that's 3 stars. And that's going to really work your core and make you stronger for almost every element we do in gymnastics. So again, that's your conditioning. 5-second hold, 10-second hold, 15-second hold. But keep your legs together, keep your toes pointed for that. All right?
Obviously not legs straight.
Exactly. Hey everybody, I'm Coach Derek. This is Carter. Welcome back to Universal Home Learning. If you remember last week, we were working in the boys gymnastics video, our flexibility skills, we were working on our straight leg lunge. So we're going to build on that a little bit, but we're going to do a different skill for our star earning for this week's video. So Carter, go ahead and go into your straight leg lunge.
All right.
So if you remember last week, it was straight leg, hands down on either side, so you want to lean over it. That was 1 star. Hands by your feet was 2 stars. Hands past your feet is 3 stars. If you've been working on that, which I hope you all have been, that's fantastic because this is going to lead straight into the forward split. So Carter, go ahead and slide into the split. And what's really important, especially starting with the lunge stretch, is you want your hips to be squared and you want your back, basically your back leg is the one that's supporting your weight. You don't want to be putting all your weight on the front leg. You want to make sure that your knee is straight behind your hip and that your ankle in the back is turned under so that it's making a full straight line all the way down the body. You don't want to bend your knee or have your foot curved behind you. You want that straight leg. So you keep the hips straight, squared towards where your front legs stretch, and then your back leg straight out into the split. So that's the progression from the forward lunge into this split. So Carter, come on out of that.
All right.
This week, the starred skill for flexibility is going to be our bridge. So the bridge, Carter, go ahead and you can use either the mat or you'll be right in front here. Come up. Go ahead and lay down on your back. And you're going to want to put your hands up by your shoulders like, pizzas pressing into the floor. To get into your bridge, you want to just lift your hips and belly up toward the ceiling as high as you can. Nicely done. So this is the basic bridge. The most important thing right now is to get your head off the floor. You do not want to be putting any weight or pressure on your head. And then you want to keep your heels flat on the floor. To get yourself into your flexibility, you can rock back and forth a little bit just to sort of get that shoulders flexed, and loosened. Because eventually you're going to want to bring your shoulders over your hands because that's the proper form. But right now we're just going to be into this position. Hold that for as long as you can. Then go ahead and come out and rock and roll. Roll down your back. And relax a little bit. And then we're going to come back up into the bridge. Again, lifting his midsection, his belly and his hips, pressing them straight up to the ceiling, and then pressing your hands down into the floor and keeping your heels flat on the floor. The stars, the way you can earn stars for the bridge stretch is going to be holding that for 10 seconds, that's going to be 1 star. Holding that for 20 seconds, that's going to be 2 stars. And holding it for 30 seconds, that's going to be 3 stars. If you want to work on your form and get your legs straight or feet together or get your shoulders over your hands, fantastic, but don't overdo it. Hold yourself for the 10 seconds for 1 star, 20 seconds for 2 stars, 30 seconds for 3 stars.